was born to be free.
Good morning, and what a morning it is. Why do people come to Newtown Creek? Well, it's a lovely haven on your journey down the Isle of Wight. Where nature just dominates, and seals and birds rule the roost. The evenings can be spectacular. Oh my goodness me, come on. There's a seal right next to me. It's looking at me. Can you see that? Oh my goodness. Oh. It's 6:30. I'm actually going to go back to bed, but I wanted to get up early just to show you a glimpse of what it's like here. Oh my goodness. On a beautiful sunny day, which I think today is going to be. It's a wonderful place to come. When I was here with Becky a year ago. Is that a seal over there? I can hear it. There were seals and swans around the boat, so it's a beautiful place to come for the day, and you get out on a paddleboard or kayak or something like that. The evenings can be spectacular. Last night was not like that. It was just grey and overcast. The seals come up in the water there. Can you see that? The sun, even though it's 6:30, the sun, I can feel it. It's got heat, and I'm sure I feel that. And the mornings can be stunning. Today is very much like that. I don't want to wake anybody in their boats. Sorry for the quiet voice, but just wanted to inspire you to come here. I like this mooring ball, number 5. This is where Becky and I came last year. It's right down the end of, is it Caniston Lake? It's one side of Newtown Creek. I'll put the correction for that, I'm sure, in text. Oh yeah, it's another seal pushing its head up over there. Seagulls dive bombing the seal. Oh my goodness. Becky would love this. She'd have her camera out. Where's he going to come up? There are so many hundreds or thousands of birds. Can you hear them? On that wetland that gets covered with water. In the two tides. So the tide is coming in. I'd like to leave by 9:30, but that's in 3 hours time, so I'm actually going to go and see if I can get a bit more sleep. but I wanted to bring you out as soon as I woke, just to see what a magical place this is. Oh, so I'm 3 coffees in. Is that a seal? There's a seal just there. Yes, it is, because he's reaching up. Can you see that? The morning sun has got so much heat on a cold air day. And I think he's just sticking his head up and enjoying the sun. Can you see? Reflections on yesterday were that I really pushed the boundaries of upwind sailing. I was sailing between 45 and 60 degrees to the wind all day. One reef in the main, which I wasn't sure I'd need. I definitely needed it. I could have done with 2 at times, to be honest, but I stuck with 1, and at times I had full head sail. At other times I reefed the head sail as well when I felt that the auto tiller was struggling. In other words, it would make movements and then the wind would catch and pull the boat, and then it would have to make big movements to get it back. I don't think I tacked too much. I think I optimised my tacks. I'm no longer afraid of port and starboard hand markers marking a channel. I mean, I was coming through past Southampton at high water, or within an hour or so of high water, and so I was more willing to kind of keep on my tack and go a bit further, especially when I was making progress towards here, using my depth meter, looking at the charts. A lot of those channels are marked for the big ships, so that's good. Because I used to be oh my goodness, there's a channel marker coming, I need to turn. So that's good. I was really averaging over 6 knots, pretty much overground the whole time, including after the current stopped helping me. So that last bit was quite choppy. I'm also quite pleased that I managed to say, no, I'm going to go on this tack up towards the mainland, and when I get past that red can, I'm going to tack again, and that should bring me into Newtown Creek, because it pretty much did. And I was able to just take the sails down outside, even though it was quite choppy, quite a lean on. There was only one point I was actually scared, just when the wind got a bit strong for the sails I had, but I just put my faith in the boat, and it was fine. It was only for seconds. Coming in near low tide and with quite a strong wind, I made one mistake. I came round the back of this beautiful boat. I wonder if that's one of the little boats that went to Dunkirk or something. It's got a lot of bunting on it. It's beautiful. And I came round here, and I came broad or wide in order to then approach this boy into the wind. And I just stopped over here somewhere. I obviously shoved my keel into the soft mud, and I was on a falling tide. That is not smart. I could have been stuck there all night and had to throw the anchor out. Instead, I gave it some revs and she came clear straight away. I must have just nudged into the ground, but it's still not great. But you know, this is an honesty channel, trying to encourage people to get out on their boats, get a boat or get out on your boat. And so I'm going to be honest about it. So what would I do differently? I'd probably be much more mindful about how wide to take turns, and I might have kept more to the channel and did a sharper turn into the wind. And then a beautiful evening, lovely barbecue. Beautiful as in calm, not as in sunsets. It was quite cloudy, and a really good night's sleep. I thought I'd sleep until 7 or 8, but I was up at 6 something, and as soon as I heard the birds, I just had to come out, because getting close to nature and having a seal swimming past looking at that seal. He's still there, enjoying the sun. Maybe because I'm getting older. Feel something to enjoy and savour much more than when I was younger. Just took it for granted. Today, I actually want to get off quite soon because the current will help me. I've got the current till about midday at high tide, and it'd be nice to go into Portsmouth before high tide because I've gone in there against a strong current before, and that can be quite challenging, quite revvy. So actually I'm going to start the engine now, warm it up, and I'll leave here in about 10-15 minutes. There's already a breeze, can you see? It's fluttering, and it's going to be a nice downwind sail with the current with me. Shorts are on because the sun is warm. I've done that horrible thing where you put cream on. When do we learn to hate that? Is that as kids? Almost slathered. I remember doing putting cream on my girls. It was they would stand there like they'd had an electric shock. Yeah, so I've done that so it can soak in, and there's not a cloud in the sky. I'm quite keen to get to Haslar Marina. Hopefully they've got my space because, yeah, I'm booked in, they've confirmed, and I can then spend an afternoon working on the boat or sitting in the sun. So I might as well get on my way. I really appreciate you watching these videos, following the channel, seeing as I do boat DIY. Not crazy, I don't think it's lavish, it's more just bringing this boat that was built in 1985 up to slightly more modern standards, and just gently pushing the envelope of my own experience and sailing capability. I do loads wrong, I wouldn't suggest you copy me, but I'm quite happy when people point out things I've done wrong, and I try to improve them. One thing, let me just show you one thing. One thing I keep doing is I keep doing this. Can you see that? I keep putting a rope round like landlubbers would do. I'll do it again. And one of the things that someone said in America, which resonates with, I did this yesterday, but resonates with something someone on the channel said, is you should do it like this. So your fingers and thumbs are on the outside. So today, if I do one thing, I'm going to try to do that. Do you recognise that, sailors? Is that the way you do it? Just going to head out now. Look at that seal, it's just sitting there in the sun, head in its sun. I'm going to have to clear the deck down because it's got seaweed on it. I'll do that when we get to Haslar. I hope to do some things. Why don't I sit you there? You can enjoy the view on the way out. So the wind is coming from my face as usual on a boat. Boat's pointing to the wind. Yeah, so I can see I'm going to drift back towards the boat behind me. Just fine because I've got taffy down there. We're ready. We're ready to sail. Let's go. beautiful here. It's beautiful. So we've left. Someone just arriving, very smart. They can take my board if they want. Have a whole day in there, kayaking or whatever. A couple of people leaving. I'm leaving. Got the sail up, 2 reefs in the main because I'm downwind sailing. I'm not in a rush, and really I want the head sail to do the work. There's no real risk of broaching, but I'm going to get on course. Let's turn this engine off. Shall I do that again? Shall I do that properly? Like that. I've got to get in the habit. What are we doing? 3.7 knots. Not bad. Yeah, the reefs in the main were far too cautious. So they've gone. And we've added a knot, 5.4, and that's before we go fully downwind. That's better. This is going to be interesting. There's a lot of racing boats around here. Look at that. Let's see what happens here. Well, I got past the race. In fact, well, they got past me. The wind has dropped. I rigged the preventer just to stop the boom swinging as it splurges around a little bit around to this point on the Isle of Wight, which is obviously where Cowes is based. I'm listening to Southampton BTS. Wow, it's beautiful.
BTS Portsmouth, thank you.
In 3.6 to 4.5 knots depending on gusts of wind. Some very light winds. Still making progress, 2.5 knots. Just taking it easy. I can see Portsmouth in the distance. Just got in the way of quite a large boat. I think it's one of these ones that takes dredging material and dumps it in one of the spoils area. He was coming up the middle of the channel. Now he's past me. I'm going to cross the channel and take the shallow route into Portsmouth rather than following from the fort. Enough wind to flop around in the middle of the channel with ships, so engine's on. And I'm crossing over towards the mainland. Look at the size of that bow wave. Wow. Impressive. Coming out of that. Thank you.